Today's tale sees us playing BattleTech once again, and today I'm taking a pretty weird fit. I went for the 15 mil bracket, and I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do here, so I think I've ended up with something a little bit less than I wanted. I was kind of trying to maybe fit in a Kintaro, then I thought I wouldn't fit a Kintaro in. I thought I'd take something else. And I have ended up with something a little weird. So, I've got my Centurion here. He's going to do the tanking. We have a Fire Starter over here. We have a Vindicator. And we have an Urban Mech. So, the Urban Mech might do a little bit of sensor locking. Maybe. We'll see what we do. Otherwise, he's just going to be there to shoot things and jump on them when it gets desperate. We have the Vindicator to maybe do some long range and drop some LRMs and maybe jump on things if it gets desperate. And then we got the Fire Starter. So he's here just to counter jump. Paradise is in here, so if he's got a weird jumpy mech group, we can jump on that. We don't have a lot of knockdown. It's not my normal we're trying to knock everything down sort of fit, which is interesting. We'll see what he's got. We're going to put Showboat up towards the front. Might as well keep the Urban here. At least it can move a little bit high speed with Showboat in there. I mean, it is an Urban, right? It does crawl along. We might try and get a spot over here. So I'm not sure if I tried to jam too much in and have kind of ended up with too little here. So we've got a Panther and a Vindicator. And the reason I say that is because I kind of tried to fit in the Fire Starter, and I feel like that's probably been a little bit expensive. We've got to be careful with our moves here. Alright, you move up, and we'll keep the Fire Starter towards the back on this side here. Yeah, so I think I've probably gone for something that's a little too expensive. I might have cut down the Fire Starter into something a bit cheaper, and then gone with a slightly more expensive mech instead of having the Vindicator here. Looks like this guy wants to reserve up. That's alright. We will all move our stuff here. Alright. He's going to reserve right down to the end. So if you haven't heard me say it before, I've actually realized if you have to go first, there's no point in reserving to the end. You can take your move whatever you want to move, right? And then reserve, because then it's their turn every turn, right? Whereas if it's your turn every turn, it's always going to be your turn every turn. So, there's not too much to it. We might have to move the Centurion here. I have a feeling we've got some weird line of sight going on here. So he's moved over the Panther. The Panther is his sensor locker. That's fine. Let's have a look. The Vindicator might be able to shoot us if I don't move here. He might be able to actually jump here or something. So what we're going to do is we're going to scoot this guy into this corner here and just brace up for now while we kind of have a look to see what else is coming. I could have even just stayed there, but I don't want to be taking shots if I don't have to. It's probably just going to be an LRM5 into him. We're not sure what else is back here. This Panther is kind of maybe a little prone to some fire this way if we can get the Vindicator up on this hill. The Urban needs to just trundle forward. We just got to get that Urban in and ready for combat. Hopefully, I don't know if he's got a Kintaro. I don't know if you can afford a Kintaro. Kintaro would probably be one of the better fits at this level. Just because it provides you with so much work, right? So we'll get Showboat. We're just going to jump her forward. Fine with that. The reason I jumped there is because I could get that extra little bit of movement and entrench. If I sprinted forward, I probably wouldn't make these trees. Whereas just jump into the trees, get some crazy amount of evasion on an Urban. 2 pips of evasion. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Alright. Is this going to be a bunch of Vindies? Ooh, he's got breaching shot on that Vindie back there. So that's okay. We'll probably get our fire starter just a little bit closer here. So we might sprint up here. And we'll get ready to maybe do some work on this Panther. We're probably going to have to spend a few turns just chilling while we slowly move up here. He's going to want to drop LRM5s on us for a while. He's going to want to shoot us from back here with the PPCs. Although up on that hill, he might give us a shot here. So we know there's 2 so far. Vindies. Which means those are his 2 mediums. We're not quite sure what the light is. What's a Vindie? 4.4. So he's got 8.8 plus 3.1. So he might have... what's that? That takes him to 11.9. So he's got something else just sort of hiding away here. Probably jump our own Vindie towards this hillside here. And then if we need to, we can always just jump it off. You know what? What doesn't give a... I think if we get down in here, we kind of are not line of sighting. I don't particularly want to get just shot by this thing if I can avoid it. I think if we take this high hill here, should be okay. So we'll jump here. We'll jump and brace. We'll just see if we can't move up. So what do we got? We got a Vindicator, a Panther, and a Vindicator. Okay, so he just wants to sit back here and fire a bunch of PPCs, right? I don't think... He has got no vision on this. So if he wants to move and shoot, he could. Which is fine. He's going to book that Panther back. The thing with the Panther, right, is it's just... it's always stable. If he locks this, I'll probably jump it somewhere else. Alright, he's going to lock the... lock this thing, so that's fine. We will... sprint all the way back here. Can we get some... I'd love some trees and not to have to go too far back. Let's jump. Let's jump to these trees here. Or, yeah, we'll jump there. Just in case. We can then sprint him forward. He's got a fairly big jump radius, so fairly happy with that. We'll move him back. He's now kind of left with a couple of choices here. He's got all of this hillside to play with, really. But he's going to get a little jammed up in there. We might move the Centurion for a full sprint this way if he has no more sensor locking. He's probably got some other sensor locking on these boys. Alright, there we go. Some more sensor locking. Can you actually jump? I don't know if I've never tried jumping all the way up this. So I'm not quite sure how far you can get. He might actually get a shot on this mech here in a sec. How far can we jump you? We can jump you to these trees. We can get a sensor lock on this Panther. I guess that's how we roll. We can't really do much else. He's probably used all of his sensor locking now. So we'll take you. You've probably got a fair bit of evasion built up. Not much we can do about that. So we've got to be careful with the Vindie. We don't want to be taking a bunch of PPC shots here. I'd say he can maybe get to somewhere over here and get some direct line of fire. If not, then we just sort of just chill out. Alright, it's just LRMs. Another 5. Alrighty. My turn?
Yep.
I think we can jump you over here and be out of sensor range, so he can't fire his next bunch of LRMs. Could probably get you over here, actually. I'm down for that. We're really close to this. I have a feeling he still has us in range there. We'll take the evasion though, and we'll just fire back. Hopefully we are not giving him some sort of PPC action. I might have actually. Might have. Looks like he's just gonna mountain climb here for a while. That Vindy's going up as well. Alright. Hopefully the evasion does a bit of work here. There we go. Nothing like a bit of evasion to kick in. We'll probably move this guy. I could just fire from here. 50. I mean, it's going to be a while before we get any damage done. 40. He's probably just climbing this hill so he can just shoot down and we have no real range on him. What to do? What to do indeed. We could move Sumo. He can't, he can lock us with one of these and fire. I don't really want to take, what would we be taking? We'd be taking about 20 damage. Alright, let's just fire from here.
I'm gonna make some.
We'll fire from there for now. Rain down a bit of damage on him. It's all about just sort of easing into this, right? You want to see what they want to do. I'd say he's going to keep climbing this hill. He might sensor lock back the urban. If that happens, we'll probably just, I think we'll just start jumping out with things and reposition to have a nicer angle on this cliff. So I think we'll come around from this angle over here and try and grab some of these hills before we have to march in. Since he does basically have the range advantage on us, and with that hill, he can happily just fire things in, right? So he's having to think about what he wants to do. I'd say the main thing he can see is probably the urban. So whether he just wants to drop rounds on that or not will be a tail and a half. I gotta be careful, I don't really want to take PPCs, so I guess we just start backing up here. So no sense lock this round.
You have orders?
We'll probably sprint you right round here, buddy. We'll be careful he can't see you if he jumps forward, so we'll run you around here. Come around the long way. Maybe we can get up on one of these panthers. It would be nice. We'll give him the... So what he wants to do, right, is he wants to get a hold of that urban before I jump. And I don't really want to give him that. So we will wait for him to probably sensor lock me with this. He reserved. Okay. Well, we know he hasn't sensor locked anything, which is fine. I think he was hoping that I would make a move. It's not happening here, buddy. Not happening. Not in this kind of game, anyway. So he's waiting to sensor lock something, right? Because he knows I'm just going to run it out. So he moved something else. I don't think that was the panther, right? We might move our Vindy here. We'll probably start sprinting him back around the other side as well. Doesn't look like he's sensor locked. Nah. So I think he wants to... He's either... I don't know what he's doing up here. I think he's just sitting tight and waiting for us. If he doesn't move his panther now, then he's not going to get to shoot here. Alright, so he's just climbing these hills. Well, unfortunately, I don't really have anything that can climb those hills, so we're pretty much not going to be able to play here if he keeps going up there. Alright, we're going to jump. We'll sensor lock. And we'll fire. You know what, we won't even be able to fire here. So we're just going to jump out. I won't bother sensor locking this. We'll just drop contacts here. And we'll start doing some move phases, I think. Since move phases are kind of better for us anyway. Kind of better for us anyway. We'll probably just reposition ourselves down on the bottom of this hill. We'll be out of range of most of his weapons. And we will just party hard. Alrighty. Let's see, what do I want to sprint? I probably want to sprint over here. Maybe he must still have vision on this guy here, so we might just move you a little. It's not really the greatest of moves at all. Sprint you back might be the option. Down here, I guess, is the furthest we can get. We might still be in sensor range. We might get shot in the butt here, which would be really awful, to say the least. Can we sprint around this way? Let's do it.
Consider it done.
Let's get out of here. We might take some LRM fire. Maybe the evasion will kick in a little. We are down to move turns again. His turn first, unfortunately. He's just going to try and keep lock on us as much as possible while he fires from the hill. I suppose what we want to do here is probably just try and wear down his Panther and then give him no vision. Maybe if he wants to bring that other Panther in at some point, we can maybe do that as well. I'd say, I don't even know where he is up here, but we probably just want to get ourselves over here somewhat and try and get out of the way of this stuff. So it's going to be my turn first, which is fine. We will probably sprint down into the water, keep a far distance away from that thing. As we come around the side with the fire starter and be chilly in the water. Chilly in the water. Alright. Slight advantage to him now through the movement phase, since he is now got the second move. He'll probably sense lock in here maybe. He's not, I don't think he's close enough with the other Panther. So it's just this one, right? So he'll probably move the other Panther first. If he does that, we might just reserve. He'll then reserve, and then we can move some other stuff. Oh, he's coming around with his Panther. Okay, he's probably going to fire then. It's alright. We'll just jump you out of here. We'll have to take some LRMs. But we'll have to deal with that as best we can. As best we can. We could probably jump. No. Okay, so he's got sensor lock no matter what. So we'll just jump back here and just tank up. Do I like here? I don't know where his mechs are, right? So I think we'll just have to take here. Keep on chugging back. Keep on chugging. Poor old Urban's going to take an LRM5, a full LRM5 and a half LRM5. One from breaching shot and one from a non-breaching shot. But, oh well. There's no way I can engage here now because they are basically all up in this sort of hillside here. So whatever we do back there would be pretty much insanity.
Double time. Let's go.
We are putting ourselves in a pretty crummy position down here as well, but I mean, he's got the maneuverability. I mean, he can hill climb. I don't particularly want to run into hill climbers if I don't have to. He doesn't want to run into me if he doesn't have to. It is probably going to end in a stalemate here. Here comes the missiles. There we go. What angle are they coming in from? Over there. Okay. So that was... He actually did that in the wrong order. He did his breaching shot first. Alright, so he's actually up on that hill. Alright, I'm kind of glad I got that far at least.
What's up, Commander?
So we're going to have to make sure that we really do sprint down here, because that other Panther might get in close enough to get some stuff on us, which would be pretty awful. I think we'll go for a full sprint down here.
Bustin' up.
We're going to have to keep backing this guy up. At some point, he's going to run out of range on those LRMs anyway. So he just wants to LRM spam us forever, which will take him a fair while against most of our armor here. So the reason he went in the wrong order here is he should have fired the breaching shot first. It would have had more of them hitting me. Instead, he decided he wanted to fire that first, which meant that he did less damage. Fairly much. Ugh, this hill is giving me a large amount of issues here. We'll probably sprint into this water back here. I'm fairly certain you can sprint all the way around. So we'll just slosh around in the water for a bit. With him up here, there is not much we can do. I mean, I could walk around this way, he can then just jump down. He'll have shots on us forever, right? So we kind of just want to pick a position and not leave it. Make him just swing around hills and fire missiles forever. And at some point we'll get our urban into a spot where we can maybe just sensor lock up this guy and fire some things on him.
Waiting on you, Commander.
So let's see. We want to just keep jumping here. Jumping and a jumping. Alright, we're going to back up again. We're just going to brace ourselves. It will be probably direct fire here, because we can't get anywhere else that really isn't. I could go that way, so that's my phone just beeping away there. So we'll jump back further and further. Just keep bracing ourselves up. We've got a bit of armor to go through. He's going to... At least he went the correct way this way, so he's going to get us with the sense lock, remove most of our evasion here, and then hopefully he does the correct order for missiles.
I got something on my sensors.
Got something on your sensors, eh? Really? Alright. So, yeah, he's just going to keep pulling this forward. We'll get to probably down here, and then I think we will probably start lobbing some things back, which will be super nice for us. We can kind of just sprint around this way. I suspect we can get over here. You know what, let's get down here. The water's going to slow us down, but it'll have to do. I wonder if we can get some... I don't want my Vindicator to get exposed to anything weird and wonderful here, which may happen if we leave him too far behind. Some direct fire LRMs. So we're going to take a bit of damage here. There's not much we can do about it, unfortunately. Okay, so he went in the correct order this time.
Commander, nothing to see.
He went in the correct order. We'll probably put the urban behind everything else at some point, so that we can get a better selection of shenanigans here. Can we jump? Let's just sprint you this way, I think. We don't really want to be in sense lock range though. We might just have to hop into this water over here. Because I don't know where the other panther is. So we are a little stuffed with that. So now our poor Urban's going to take a fair chunk of damage here. From no evasion and obviously breaching shot, right? Plus direct fire. It's going to be probably 80% to hit, I'd say. Here we go. Another jump. Another fire of LRMs. Oh, he can get a PPC from there too. Ooh. Alright.
I'm taking a pounding, Commander.
So we're just going to have to keep on running.
You have orders?
So we'll go with the fire starter again. Solely because I think we'll stick you over here. Actually, you know what? We're going to walk you today. Because I don't particularly want you taking LRM shots. Yeah, LRM shots without being braced. So this guy can probably get over here next turn, I hope, and use this sort of rock face here to maybe block up some shots. He's going to reserve, so be it. We will reserve his turn. So now he's got a choice, right? You sensor lock, and then you can fire your PPC, or you move your other panther in the hope that I move this one and you have less evasion, because he really wants to fire his PPCs, right? That's what he's angling for here. But we will just jam ourselves in behind this hill, I think, and probably just weather the LRM storm for a bit. Try and keep our urban semi-operational, I guess. Alright, so he kind of wants to fire his PPC, which is why he's jumped in now. Alright.
Commander?
Let's have a look. So if you jump here, right? I think we're still stuffed from that hill. It's really hard to tell whether that's... I'd say that's direct. But there's not... That's as far as we can really get anyway. So we'll just have to jump. Get out of there. And brace up. Brace up. Unfortunately, through all this, we can't fire anything else. Maybe if I had sensor locking on, maybe my fire starter or the Vindy, we could have been dropping LRM-10s the whole time. But with this boy, we are out of position. Let's have a look. Can't quite remember what the range of a PPC is. It's okay. So I don't think he's got direct fire from back here. It looks like that Panther had to shift,
Ready to rock.
which is good for us. We might end up just jumping here because we can jump a lot quicker through the water than we could if we just strolled through, which is what Sumo is going to have to do. He's just going to have to stroll through this stuff. Brace up. We might run Sumo. It might be a little dangerous with this guy so close though, because he will see that Sumo has probably just walked or ran and has nothing saving him here. Direct fire again. No? That's indirect. So he's trying to strip down the evasion again.
Took a heavy hit there.
Yeah, don't worry about it, buddy. Don't worry about it. This water is going to kick our butt. I'm a little scared of sprinting Sumo here. So I might end up just moving. It's going to be really slow going to get to this cliff face. But we could actually just stay here, right? It's a fairly decent bit of hill to fire our LRMs from. Alright, we'll just brace up. This is stellar play, right? Stellar play, but it's all about trying to see if you can't suck him into something weird. If we can kill off this panther, then he's going to have to send in the other panther. If we can kill that off, then he's down to just sending in these guys for vision. He's coming down the hill. He's trying for those direct fire shots. But I have a feeling there's a lot of hills sort of blocking the way here. We are taking some huge damage on this guy here. We are definitely not doing that. You can just brace up. Just chill in that little cliff face of yours. See if he wants to reserve again. Try and make us have our move. He probably will. He's probably in the hope that we will do our move so he can fire everything. Alright, so he's going to double sensor lock with the Panthers. Crazy stuff, my friend. Crazy stuff. I think if we jump into this water, then we can be a fair way back from this. I think he'll jump this one forward and try and fire. Although he's probably lost vision there, so he'll probably have to move. No, actually, I think the way I worked it was, as long as you have sensor locking on something, it can do its work, right? Alright, so he's gonna fire from there. There we go. Bit of damage. We are getting seriously wrecked here, but there's not much we can do about it. I wonder if we could... What do we have here? We have some trees here. Main problem is we have no vision. I might have to push forward. He'll probably jump this back. I think we jump forward with this. We'll try and give him something else to shoot at, because I don't particularly want him just obliterating my my urban here, because it is a little bit of a situation. If I lose my sensor lock. A few more LRMs. How much we got? 28. Alright. Alright, we are probably dead on the trash can here, but we'll try our best to keep him alive. So he's got direct fire of his PPC from there. We might move... Might move here, I guess. And try and get a sensor lock back at some point. It's all coming apart at the seams, that's for sure. It is all coming apart. Another LRM fire. We really need this guy to hang on. Alright, that's okay. So, what we need here is... we need the fire starter to just chill. For now. We could maybe move around this way just a little, I think, in case we have to get up this hill. I think he's got no vision on any of this. Hopefully he locks something else. We can move this guy. He's got all his sensor lockers down here though, so he is trying to move in for the kill. We're going to have a real hard time without any sensor locking though. Buddy, it's not how it works. That is not how it works. This here is kind of annoying. I think we can get... hopefully we can get behind this hill. Otherwise, I have a distinct feeling we are a little screwed here. I've even like here. It's a shame this urban's so slow. So he's going to continue hammering that urban apparently.
Commander?
What do we got here? Damn. We can jump behind this, I guess. Can we... Alright, we're gonna have to do it anyway. I think this is our last bit of hope to get behind this. And hope that there's no sort of PPC fire that's gonna come in. We might get, let's see. I don't think, yeah, he definitely can't PPC fire, even if he probably gets, if he got it up here, maybe. So it's just going to be all LRMs. We're, Panther, I don't think he can jump that far. Vindy's going to try and jump up here. Alright, the only problem is now, even to sensor lock right, we have to, we have to be in a real situation here. I think we're gonna have to just sprint forward now. Alright, I think we have to do this now. We can't afford to lose the... What's he got? He's got 2 PPCs, right? And a sensor lock. I think we jump in now, and then the sumo can follow up. Alright. In we go. Sumo will have to follow up as best as he can. We won't fire the LRMs, there's no point, but we will fire the medium laser and the PPC. Which is all probably going to miss anyway. But we'll shred down some of that evasion. And then I guess we bring in Sumo as well. He will have to probably sprint up this to get into vision here. Because he's just going to go ham on probably what he can over here. He really wants to kill this apparently. If this is the breaching shots, we might be in trouble. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad at all. So Sumo, what do you got from here, buddy? You got some okay shots. I think we'll take the shots instead. Now that he's off that hill. We'll just have to go as ham as we can. What do we want? We could probably fire like this. Might just ease up with one of the lasers. Pray for a hit. Excellent work. Alright, our first bit of damage on the board. First bit of damage on the board. We will start sprinting Paradise in, because we're going to want to death them above some of this stuff as heavily as we can. He's probably going to move this around to fire on this into the side. Did he sprint that? Nope, there we go. Alright, couple of misses. Down for that. I'd say these guys are going to group up on things now. So what we're going to do here is we're probably going to reserve into... actually, what we could do is we can sensor lock. It's his turn. Okay, so let's have a think. So if I reserve now, I get to start the next turn. How bad are you? You're pretty okay. I wonder if he'll take his move. If I take my move, and then it's his move, and then I reserve, we're in a lot better position. I think that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to sprint in with Paradise. Hopefully he takes his turn. Let's do it. Let's do it. So Paradise, he's going to sprint in. He's going to get ready to death from above. We'll see what he wants to do. If he reserves, then... damn. I'd really like to have my mediums go. He's probably going to reserve on me. I'm hoping he doesn't. And then we can reserve and we can have a go with some of our mediums here. Alright, he's coming around the back for back shots on this, I think. He is pretty angry at this medium mech here. Alright. I'll take that. So now we can reserve. And then he'll probably... No matter what, it's our turn first, right? Unless I take my turn. Okay, we're going to reserve here. He'll probably reserve. Unless he wants to... There we go. Which is fine by me, because now I get to move with my medium here out of garbage cover here. And have another go at this man. I will twist like this. I don't kind of want that Panther over here getting up on us. We'll probably turn off this and fire with this. Save that heat. He's probably going to run this out, would be my guess. Probably back up that hill again. But if I can get a hold of a mech, we can sort of stomp it down. Maybe. Unless he just wants to start jumping out. Is he death from aboveing? Alright, he is death from aboveing. Alright. Let's see. You seem to be Paradise in there. So that's Paradise right there. What we're going to do is we're probably going to jump out so that we get our evasion back. Because we're not taking... Ooh, actually, you know what we could do? We could just punch this guy. That's kind of tempting. What would we do? 55 versus... Actually, we would do 55 plus more. We would be giving up our back pretty soon, though. But we would get 90 plus 55. And then next turn we can maybe death from above. Plus we'll get all our stability back. Let's go for that. Let's just punch the guy. Alright. We kicked him in the chest apparently. Nice work. And we zapped him in the chest. Even better. So we'll get most of our stability back. We're entrenched as well. We're guarded. So he'll probably jump over here and try and shoot us in the back. Would be my guess. The urban... I think is going to have to sensor lock as best he can. And then we get... Oh, he's death from aboveing with everything. Alright. That shouldn't knock us down. But we are taking massive damage on our buddy here. On our buddy. I'd really like to get you in, but I have a feeling he'll probably just blast you, right? So we might just go for a sensor lock. It's not the greatest of moves. But it'll have to do on this guy here. I'm hoping we can maybe death from above with Paradise, but I think that's a bit of a stretch for him. If we can't, we might just flamethrow this. It won't even matter flamethrowing it, actually. Because we're not going to do enough damage there. Not going to do enough damage. He's going to go for the knockdown, actually. PPC and LRMs should knock us down. SRMs, actually. That should knock him down. So, he's probably dead. But if we can get some major damage done here, we might be able to get some of this back here. So let's see, Paradise. How far can you jump, buddy? You can jump onto him. Can we probably jump from the front here? Just so that you are a little bit less stuffed. Do we want to flamethrower him as well? I guess we just want to go all out for now. This should hopefully knock him. I don't know if it will. But if we can knock back, I'll be pretty happy. Give him the burn. Alright, so he's unsteady. It's not as good as I would have liked. We should be able to... I don't think I can get Showboat in close enough here. I think we're going to have to reserve. It's going to be his turn. He'll probably go with this first, which is kind of unfortunate. Maybe I should have gone with reserving and then going with the Centurion first. I would do this Vindicator right here. Because you know that you need to get the stability back on it. I think he did that one, right? He focused up on this. He's going to fire his PPC in. What you doing? Pretty sure it was this Vindicator, right? He's trying to get his stability back. I should have probably reserved. And gone that way. Alright, he's going for a death from above. A focused death from above. It's all down on that side. Man, that does so much stability damage. That's crazy how much stability damage that does. How much stability do you have? You should go down though. He knows that. I'm pretty sure he knows that, and that's why he went with that mech. Because he knows when all this hits, we are going to fairly much stuff him over on the ground. Alright, off with that arm. Couple of blasts here and there. He's getting knocked down. So we'll kill off that mech. He'll kill off this one. He'll probably go for a fire starter though. Since he's got everything to go on it. We're going to have to get Showboat in on this somehow. I think we just start jumping Showboat in. Maybe we can get some... I don't know. If we can get some fire. Is he just death from aboving with everything? Alright, that's a miss. Legs are about to come off though, so it's not going to really matter. He can finish off the fire starter here fairly easily, since we now have no legs left. Showboat, you're going to need to... Can you jump? Oh, what? Have you lost all your jump jets? You goddamn idiot. You've lost all your jump jets, eh? Alright, I guess we sprint in. Next round, I guess we get to fire some weapons before everybody else. He's got 2 Panthers that can go though, so he might just win here. It's a bit of a hard fit for me to fight against, because obviously he just went up the hill, and there is a lot of death from above going on here. But I'm okay. I don't mind if I lose to this. What's he going for? I would have called shots on the fire starter, destroyed the legs on that, because you know that it's going to go first. Unless he can't get any shots. Look at this. Everybody's lying down though. This is the slumber party right in the middle. Ooh. Okay. I know this is getting up, right? But I would have definitely have gone on the fire starter here. Ooh, this is some sort of ugliness, isn't it? Who's what? He's nearly dead, so we could probably kill this guy. I don't think so, actually. Let's jump, for starters, over here. Try and ease up some of that, right? Let's jump. Let's turn on our LRMs, because we've probably got not much left of shooting at this guy. Call a torso on this. Apparently we are going to miss with most of that. Alrighty. So the fire... Actually, he's gonna get the turn first. Damn. Damn. Yeah, that's really annoying, isn't it? I'd love to finish this off with the urban mech. Yes, he's dead. There's no way he's surviving that. I'd love to finish this off with the urban mech. This with maybe the
Commander?
sumo. What do we got? 85. Probably like to save my focus for sumo.
Got it.
Only problem is this is urban is pretty much dead, right? 60 to hit. Alright, come on, baby. Will you do enough damage? Yeah, there's no protection there that I can see, so come on, baby. There we go.
That's destroyed.
So now we can hopefully do sumo onto this one. Kill that off a fair bit. I don't know how we're going to deal with 2 panthers, though. It's a lot of panther to deal with. A lot of panther. Panthers are still quite nice mechs, especially when my Vindicator is so damaged. What's he got? He's got nothing to go, right? So we rotate like this.
I'm on the move.
This guy has most of his legs. Oh, you know what? He has all of his legs. What do we got? 35 and 35. Oy. 12% chance to hit, though. It's not huge. Don't know if we'll be able to do this. We'll fire the LRMs in as well. Alright, let's try for this. Maybe rip one off. How's the other one looking? 35. I don't think we do enough damage on the Vindy to kill the legs on that one. So he might be good to go here. What have you got? Yeah. You would do, what, 20? How bad are you? We could jump you in. How far can I get? I can get to here to fire. Damn, that hurts. I don't even know which leg we took off. Alright, I think we jump to fire that small laser. At least gives us another chance to hit, right? One more chance. Alright, let's do this, baby. Come on. Not even close. Not even close. So he's going to get this up. I don't know if he's going to death them above. Surely not. You can't death them above again. So we're going to have to focus fire it probably next turn. If we want to get that down. We are a little trashed here, though. A little trashed. Is he really... For a second I thought he was going to death them above. I was like, you're crazy, sir. Fire on this. Down it goes. Alright. So now he gets the 2 panthers. We're going to have to focus fire with this on here. Whew, 2 panthers into this. Probably kill it. Since it is fairly much trashed. He's firing into the correct... No, he's firing not... It's not the right side to fire into, but... I guess it doesn't matter. It's pretty much about to pop its arm anyway. He might even knock it down if he fires enough stuff into it. Do I move? I think I have to move here with sumo as well. Think I might have to move. So at least I get my turn first. Do I take the Vindy and death from above with it? Since it's pretty much dead. It'll probably do more damage death from aboving. I guess we... If it survives this, I guess we go for a death from above. We'll just let it get trashed. Oh my god, it's about to just have a heart... Oh, okay. Alright, so he's trying to wear down this one now as well.
That was a hit.
So let's go, I think. Let us go on. God, it doesn't really matter, does it? Let's go down one side at least. Maybe we'll hit this leg. If we're lucky. If not, then I guess we just, well, there we go. Right leg. We'll probably lose our own mech here. Oh, no. Are we managing to survive this? Oh, yeah. Alright. 2 Panthers, though. 1 consensus lock. How are we doing on you? So you're a freshie. Oh, no, you're not too fresh. I think we just fire into you, right? Since you didn't really move. I guess we just focus and try to do a bit of damage. We use our focus now.
Okay, now the gloves are off.
And we'll just do maximum damage here. We're gonna lose most of our mechs anyway, so I mean this guy is toasted, right? There's barely anything functioning from that mech. All he has to do is probably just jump back, sensor lock,
Gonna puke.
and go down that path. And then he can just swing around us, right? I mean, this guy's done. He'll get knocked over, probably destroyed. You jump this back. You sensor lock this, and you fire with this. Is what I would do in this. He's going for the water. He's chilling himself out. I suppose at least the back armor is kind of there. We'll get knocked down, so he'll call shots next.
Oh, crap.
Yep, he's down.
That hit me.
Is he gonna move this mech? He probably can't fire if he moves, right? Since he's got no vision. He'll probably just fire from there. Alright. Sumo. Can you sprint in? Sprint in, buddy. Give me some vision on this guy. You'll get a turn of cooling down, I guess.
Going full throttle.
We'll get you up and we'll probably death them above here with the final hurrah of ozone. Ozone, up you get. This is probably your last and final hello. What do we got here? Can we death them above you? Yeah, I'm okay for this. It will. I mean, we're not surviving this, right? But so be it. So be it. Ba-boom. And off comes our legs. Alright, down we go. Down we go. Alright, so it's going to be his turn first. And then it'll be our turn to just do what we can to this mech. Which then leaves him with a panther. He'll probably shoot us in the back. Oh, no, he's just cooling down. Alright. How close can we get? Up close and personal is how close we can get. Do we want to get that close? Probably not. We probably want to put some rock between us and him. So we'll go here. And we will just unleash. Poor old Sumo. He's like, I'm the sole survivor here. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. You need to hit him with at least one weapon to win this, my friend. Come on. There you go. There you go. Well, pretty even. Somehow.
Like a steam bath in here.
Pretty even. I don't know how a Panther versus a Centurion is going to work out, but apparently this is what we're down to. So he's got no vision, I've got no vision. It is going to be exciting stuff. We probably want to move somewhere where we can just cool down just a little. Because we are super hot. So I think we'll just do this. We're not running out to him. This is going to be an awkward game of cat and mouse, I think, as he jumps around in an attempt to I don't know what he wants. He wants to probably cool down. He probably wants me to come to him. I'd like some heat back here.
Something I can do.
If I can. He could just, I suppose he could jump on a rock face, maybe.
Aye, aye.
But we'll have most of our heat back here.
New sensor contact.
And then what? And then what? I suppose we wait for some fury? I mean, we get 5 fury a go. Have we got... We've got 100% apparently. Alright, so I'd say he's all working here, right? What do? We probably reverse up a bit and entrench ourselves. Thing is he would probably want to death from above. Maybe try and do some damage that way. I don't know how this is gonna work. Mexican standoff. Alright, he's coming in. Is he gonna focus here? He is. So he's got SRMs and a PPC. I guess I get to return fire with an AC and some medium lasers. Sir, do you want to focus up? It would be great if you wanted to focus, my friend.
That's it. Now it's showtime.
That would be excellent. Here you go, my friend. Let's fire. We'll fire in... Oh, you know what? We might as well fire in the LRMs. You never know. You never know. If I was him, maybe I would death from above onto the back of this thing. I think we took a hit to the back, didn't we? Or was that something else? I think that... Actually, that was something else, wasn't it? He can keep jumping, I guess. I will have to keep remaining where I am. And I guess we'll just have to play it like that. Oh, no, he's coming in for the death from above. Okay. Ooh. Man, these head hits are something else. Head hits are something else.
Something I can do.
I think we're better off shooting. What we might do is we might turn just a bit this way though, so that he's hitting the other side of our mech. So probably turn like this. So you know what? Can we get behind him? We could, but we would expose ourselves. I think we will just turn on the spot. He might get behind us, so be it.
Okay, I'm on it.
But we can fire. We'll go with the LRMs again, I think. We might get lucky here. Apparently we're going to core him into the torso. We didn't quite knock him. He'll probably come around the back of us. And go that way. At least we're guarded and entrenched. So if he does want to shoot us... Oh, he's going to keep... Alright. I'd say he entrenched over there.
Yeah.
Is he saving some heat? We're going to move over here though. Just going to back away from this thing. He probably wants to try and death him above us on the side again. Yeah, you know what? Let's back up from this. And brace ourselves. This is he going for another focus shot? Is that what he's doing? Thing is I get focus at the same time he relatively gets focus. Doesn't really help him all that much.
Right here.
Can I get some vision? Cannot. Where would I have to move? I cannot get vision. I think we just rotate on the spot. We'll go... you know what? We'll rotate on the spot. Try and keep most of this arm towards him.
On my way.
If I could move and fire, I would probably consider it. Since we do have focus now, it will mean that we take probably 90 damage in return. And there's not too much left on our mech here. So we might lose our AC. Maybe I should have rotated my mech just a little bit more, given him some choice to shoot at. I don't know if he wants to death from above or if he just wants to shoot us with focus. I think he I don't know who wins. Don't know who wins here. He's going for the water. Alright, I could probably shoot this guy now.
Something I can do.
I can't remember how bad off his mech was though. This is really awkward without vision. Plus we'll be giving up... Ugh, do I want to do this? We'll be giving up a lot of damage here. Alright, let's go in. We're going to rotate our mech this way though, so that he has to jump quite far to get a shot. I don't like this. I'd rather stay in the trees. But I think we'll go for the focus here. We'll go for a focus.
Who wants some of this, huh?
So we can shred through most of this. 10%? Really? What's going on here? Obstructed. Alright. Let's do all of our damage though. Try and get through him. And there we go. Whew, what a hard game. What a hard game.
Successful.
I thought it was easily going to be his. I didn't know how that last end part was going to go, but man, did it go pretty harsh. Pretty harsh indeed. Woo! I am so happy I won that. So happy. I don't even know how that was a win. If I was him, I don't know if I would have come down off that hill so much. I would have probably played for a longer game. I mean, it was already a long game, right? Apparently we only played for I was about to say for 6 minutes, but it's an hour and 6 minutes, right? But if we have a look at how things went, I mean, he had my urban mech on the ropes pretty harsh. Maybe he over-deathed from above? Maybe that was the issue there. I'm so happy that I got some RNG on Ozone to crush down the legs of his other Vindy. I was super happy with that. Yeah, there's Paradise. I mean, I don't mind death from abubbing with Paradise. That makes sense. But he did death from above probably too much on the... what did he go on? He went on the Vindy, right? The Vindy and my Firestarter. I mean, I would have probably death them above Paradise and then shot everything into him. I mean, was he scared that my Vindy was going to get up and do things? I don't know, but wow, man, it was so close. He could have ranged me for a bit more and probably worn down. I mean, he could have jumped back some of his mechs and probably shot my Vindy for a bit. Worn my Vindy down so that it was an easier kill. And then won that way. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I won. And with that, we'll take a break. Tune in next time. More adventures of BattleTech. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button. Or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.